What up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? The HBO Faceoff. Chavez Jr. versus Sergio Martinez. This was very well produced. The interviews were great. Max Kellerman actually did a good job, and both of these guys genuinely hate each other, which is good. One of the highlights, I think, of the Faceoff was when Kellerman told both fighters to stand up and face each other. And you can really see that the size advantage is a myth. Chavez might be the slightly bigger fighter and slightly taller, but honestly, that just means there's more of him to hit. And this guy is a big ass target. Now, if he's able to cut off the ring and corner Martinez, then that's when size advantage actually matters. If you remember De La Hoya versus Vargas, Vargas only had most of his success when De La Hoya was on the ropes. I think this is going to play out much like that fight, where Chavez Jr. will only have success when Martinez is on the ropes. If Martinez is not on the ropes, then he's going to have a boxing lesson to give to Julio Cesar Chavez. He's just going to land straight punches all night long. That's how I see the fight. However, both of these guys came in well overweight 30 days before the fight. Chavez came in at 176 pounds for the middleweight limit. That's 16 pounds over 30 days to go, while Sergio Martinez came in at 164. That tells me that both of these guys need to cut weight. Both of these guys might be lacking stamina, and according to this HBO Faceoff, both of these guys want a knockout. And I think someone's going to get knocked out in this fight, man. I just don't know who. Like, it could be, someone could get knocked out. In my opinion, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has not faced big punchers. He's been, the matchmaking has avoided big punchers for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He hasn't. The biggest puncher Chavez has faced has been Marco Antonio Rubio, man. And that was the fight where he came in at like 180 pounds. that's what he came in to weigh in for on the day of the fight. Like, so he was so much bigger, like, that his chin was fucking packed with fucking weight. Like, so the punches didn't really affect him. In my opinion, Sergio Martinez has a much bigger punch than Marco Antonio Rubio. And I think Chavez is really going to feel, how serious of a puncher Sergio Martinez is. Overall, this is a great post. It's a great interview face-off by Kellerman, and you can tell that both fighters really want to get a knockout. Another aspect of this fight is Sergio Martinez. He knows if he can beat Chavez Jr., if he can get this guy, this one win, then he's going to be right on Floyd Mayweather's ass. And he wants that fight big time. And he's the only guy that actually, like, is dying to get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, that he will not look past his opponent. I don't think he's looking past Chavez Jr. I think, if he studies the tapes well, he can definitely come up with a few game plans to beat Chavez. And I think he's got that in his head, man. I think Martinez has the ability and the power to beat Chavez by knockout. But it's not going to be a one-punch knockout. It's going to be Chavez fading late and Martinez getting a late knockout. That's the only way I can see Martinez knocking Chavez out. But, I never thought he'd knock out Paul Williams in 3 rounds. So you really never know. If he lands that perfect shot, it's going to be lights out for Chavez. If he can land the perfect right or left hook, it's lights out. So this is going to be a great fight. Can't wait to see it. Overall, I like Martinez. But that's what I think, man. It is what it is, guys. Check out the HBO Face-Off. Take care.